Community continues to heal. We've truly learned the power of Vegas Strong, albeit Vegas Stronger now. Our next guest, after it happened, made 58 crosses, one for each of the victims in the worst mass shooting in U.S. history.
Here with how he's continuing to help the community heal right here in Las Vegas. Founder of Crosses for Losses, Greg Zanos, along with John Pat Lamparelli.
Gentlemen,
joins
it's great
him as
having
well.
you.
Great to have you guys.
Good morning. It's a pleasure to be in Las Vegas again because of the way this city treats us
Excellent.
as foreigners. You know, and as you know that, you know.
Well, foreigners meaning Chicago.
Well,
folks,
yeah.
so
I mean,
yes.
this is our country's playground, and they still
Yep.
continue to keep it a playground even after this mass shooting.
And Greg, let's talk about that, how welcoming Vegas is. I have heard you speak before about how touched you were when you came to bring the crosses here to Vegas. You were met with police escort?
Yeah. I couldn't believe how honored I was. The next thing you know, I'm coming down 15, and there's a couple of squads in front of me, and by the time I get here, I feel like I own the town, you know, and they, I had intended to go up near the Mandalay Bay, but when we went by that, we all turned around and put those there. You know, it was a split moment decision. Being a foreigner, of course, everybody's seen the Welcome to Las Vegas sign. And just the way Vegas is treating these victims. Today there's an event going on at Clark County, and just, I've talked to so many victims that feel honored this year. And
It's incredible work that you do. I need to know, how did this start for you? When did you decide I need to, because this is not just for Vegas, you do this for every mass shooting that happens, it seems, in America. What inspired you to start doing this?
well, my wife's dad was murdered on January the 15th, 1996, and I found him in a pool of blood, shot in the head down at the bottom of the basement stairs. And all of a sudden, I'm a member of a club I don't want to be a member of. You know, when you find somebody dead, I just feel that I can bond with these victims. And what I'm trying to do out of my tragedy is help other victims remember who they've lost. And it's a real simple gesture, just making a cross, putting a name on it, and just it's like a magnet. Those families are going to find that immediately. They're going to know within an hour or two somebody's come out and honored them. And I mean, not just Vegas, but like in El Paso. Within a few hours, I literally had hundreds of people down there at the memorial. We just had a shooting in El Paso where 20 were killed, and then while I was there, 2 more died. But the Vegas crosses taught me a lesson that people respond immediately to these. They come out by the tens of thousands and write notes and put flowers there and put candles and teddy bears. And what it did is it made me realize this is for the community too. It's way more important than I ever had any idea it would be.
Yeah, and in fact, you've been traveling the country now since you lost your father-in-law. And this year, for instance, you have made how many crosses?
How many have I made to date?
This year.
Oh, I'll tell you. From when Vegas happened last year, I was making 1,000 a year.
Wow.
But immediately last year, I made 5,000. And this year is not. It's October the 1st. I made 7,000 crosses and delivered them. Vegas was like, it announced me to the world.
Yeah.
You know, that Greg's going to do this for you. And it, you know, and it's been a big commitment. I really didn't intend to be, you know, doing like that double one in Dayton and in El Paso and Mississippi Walmart. And, you know, sometimes I'm gone from home for 4 to 8,000 miles and for days at a time. Or
Your commitment's amazing, and we want to make sure that people know where you're going to be tonight.
Yeah, no question. Where are you going to be headed?
Tonight at midnight, we're going to be leaving town, but I've already promised 11 crosses out to family members, and we'll be giving any crosses out to anybody that wants them. You don't have to be a family member. So come by at midnight to the Las Vegas sign. There's no charge or anything. It's my honor. But one of the stories that really touched me was seeing there's 53 children left. Of course we need more crosses. Some of these families have 2 or 3 children that when they grow up, this is their mother.
Absolutely, Greg. We can't thank you
Incredible
ane
work. We appreciate you guys being here.
Yeah,
Thank you
you
for coming back. We love you.
Okay,
It's
thank
great
you.
to have you.